All right. We can proceed, right?
Yes, definitely.
So here is the great Muhammad Adediran, right? Or Adediran.
Adediran, sir.
Okay, quickly. Thank you. So can you just tell me one or two things about yourself? Your name, what do you do, where do you work, all of that.
My name is Mohammed Adediran. I'm a data scientist, data analyst. So I basically work with data. I turn data to insightful information for organizations to make meaningful decisions.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, what did you, what challenges, what struggles, what were you going through that made you um, show interest in the program, that made you join the program? What were there some challenges, were there some struggles, whatever? Just give me an overview of why you showed interest.
My major challenges, my two major challenges that I understand is rather one, procrastination, and secondly, not having someone to hold me accountable.
Okay.
So that those are my major challenges actually. So I want to find a way to sort it. I want to find someone that will be able to. But what I've learned from the program is I have to be the one for myself actually. Even the accountability partner, there's no someone. The best of what they can do is just to talk to you that you are not serious with your life. You are doing all this blah blah blah. No one is going to beat you or slap you for not doing what you are supposed to do. I hope you understand me. And for the procrastination part, I really thank God for the program actually. It's those are just my major challenge before I set into the program.
How were those challenges? What was the impact of those challenges? Were they just baby challenges or they were actually big challenges? What level of challenge? How did they impact your personal life? How did they impact your career? How did they impact
They,
your
they were
income?
literally hindering my success. And I think the reason they are hindering my success was that, and there's something I'm supposed to be doing. If I'm not procrastinating, I'm supposed to be better than this. But I'll be like, there are some people older than me that they don't even know what they want to do with their life yet. That used to be my thought. And that thing is usually lowering back I have to make some research, do some application. I'll be like, this thing is not necessary, Jerry. Maybe I still have some cash, some money in my account, and I see some food in the kitchen. Let me just eat and go and sleep. Let me just try to. So I procrastinate a lot, try to do a lot of procrastination. I'm just, I find it that difficult to do some kind of things, actually. So and
Beautiful. Beautiful.
so
Beautiful.
that's just
What made you now? You've been having these issues for long. What did you see that now made you say, let me join this program? And then did you have any expectations? Were there some expectations you had?
yes, the main inspiration that I had is that I think joining this thing, I'm this kind of person. So there is this kind of mindset I used to have should I say as an Ibadan boy that I am. So that I am, I know the should I say the quality of if you are bad, you are being talked to in some kind of manner that you don't like. So you don't know what you're supposed to do with your life, blah blah blah. That kind of can I express myself in Yoruba?
I find it.
I don't know how to say the
So just say it anyhow. No, you can say Yoruba and then change it to English. It's fine.
okay, exactly. Ọmọ ẹ pé tẹ́ ẹ máa jẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ máa jẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀rọ̀
Yes.
me as a person ọ̀rọ̀ inú tèmi gangan to someone else particularly is bad and but so I don't it's not that's not kind of something I want. Even since I was a kid, I don't want them to talk to me just anyhow. Even at home, like, we are not serious with your life, all these things. So I know when I get to the program, there will be some kind of should I say motive that will make me serious. And I don't like the way this person talk. I don't like the way this person is looking like I'm getting on serious. So I want to steadfast. I want to do something to bring up the speed very soon. I'm working something through. I'm working something through. So that was my first motive. That okay, I don't know for the meantime it's going to be, but I'm going to have someone being accountable to.
Okay.
And that's the goal. I won't lie to you, I'm a user of AI a lot. So there are sometimes the ChatGPT will give me some kind of task breakdown. 8 to 9, do this, 9 to 10, do this. But I'll be like, who are you going to hold me accountable? It's not that ChatGPT will tell me that you are stupid for not doing this, you are not doing what you're supposed to do. You talk to me in some kind of manner that I won't like. But this is something that's dealing with people. At times I'll be like, and I think I don't want these people to talk to me. I need to get done what's supposed to be done. So that's my motive for
Hmm.
getting into the program actually.
Beautiful.
At least for
Beautiful.
the meantime, it's
Now,
going to be I have someone to hold me accountable.
beautiful. Beautiful. Before this program, have you what were some things you have tried to work on the challenges you said you had? What were the challenges you have tried, and why? What was the feedback? What was like? What was missing in this thing?
Mm, Like I said earlier, I tried like ChatGPT, I tried monitoring myself, trying to do something, but all doesn't work well. And for the fact that all
Why?
doesn't work well, and the reason why that the all doesn't work well is just because I don't have someone to hold me accountable.
Okay.
There's no someone that wants to monitor my progress. This is what you're supposed to do 8 to 10 in the morning. You're supposed to do some things and you've done it. There's no
Hmm.
someone that will come in and go, this is a kind of, even might not be for a lifetime, but for some kind of to a body adapt to the body adapt to it. That someone is holding me accountable. And if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to have issues. So there's
Hmm.
actually no one to hold me accountable around. So I just, I do things my way. And there's this mindset that I think everyone has the mindset that you can make excuse. Why are you not doing it? I
Yes.
just make silly excuse and I'll do it tomorrow. At least what I've done, I've been able to pray, I've done this, I've done that. I've cooked my food. That is enough for the day. I'll continue what it is tomorrow. So
Hmm.
that's one of the things as well.
Beautiful. But okay, now when you started the program, can you give me an idea of what were your first impressions? I mean, don't not impression at the end of the program, not at the middle of the program. I mean, like section one kind of impression. You know, what stood out for you right away?
Like my first impression joining the program.
Yes.
I did there are some tasks that we don't even that we did way earlier before we joined the main program. He said, I don't I you should remember that some
Yes.
some
Yes.
is
Yes. I
it
remember.
some
Yes. Some
so
tasks. Some yes.
I did those tasks and I very lucky for me it aligns very much with what I want in life,
Hmm.
with my
Okay.
personality and some kind of dreams I have, some kind of goals I have. I think I have this kind of goal in my mindset. And most of my goals are not something that, I get adapted. It's just something that I was just growing that, how should I put it? That, I'm already being an adult and I'm having these goals. These are goals I've had since I was a kid, rather. So,
Okay.
and, I was able to just to understand myself, to know the real me. That
Hmm.
was just, I was able to know myself deeper.
Just from those initial first time tests.
Exactly from those even before joining the program. And after joining the program, we had the first meeting. This sheet was dropped. I
Yeah.
forgot the first very
The
first sheet.
workbook.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
exactly the workbook. I did the task 0, task 1. I'm not a role model thing initially. So when I get to the role model, I don't know who to choose as role model. But I know there are some kind of people in my life that are supposed to be my role model. Looking at what I
Hmm.
have in front
Okay.
of me, that I want to go and fight for. Like this,
Okay.
what represents me ahead of me. I know I have to have some kind of role model. If I should give a typical example, I know I have to have the kind of Nelson Mandela, Barack Obama, Elon Musk, even Baba Rashidi Laroja. I'm supposed to be some kind of role model. I'm supposed to have
Yeah. Okay.
in my
Okay.
life. But when
Okay.
I started doing these things, I'm starting gearing myself up. And I just made the prompt. The prompt was here to look for a role model. And
Okay.
the role model list was dropped like Nelson Mandela, Elon Musk, Barack Obama. I was like, oh wow. So this thing resonates with me very, very well.
Hmm.
So, I was able to my little first the introspection actually is the
Okay.
very first mindset impression that I
Hmm.
had.
Hmm. Okay. That takes me to the question that the frameworks that we gave you, those AI tools, what role did they play in you reshaping your approach to your goal?
Reshaping my approach to the goals.
The frameworks, the AI tools, the prompts, the whole system. That give me an idea. Okay, what role did they play in reshaping the way you look at your goals, the way you look at your life?
Yes, they were able to make me look at my goal. They made me looking at my goal more, it's something that it is tough for me actually, but it's made it simpler actually. That's just the kind of what I can do, kind of
What do
what I
you mean?
can
What
use
do you
to,
mean? Tell me more about that.
I was able to see this thing like it's something I can grab and achieve.
Beautiful. Okay.
And this thing I used to think is very hard, but I'm looking at it in front of me like this is just, I want to become this. It's easy for me to achieve. I know there's going to be a lot of work to be put in inside, actually, but
Yeah.
it made it look easier actually. The framework, can
Mm.
do this kind of thing, and I'm going to achieve it.
Okay. Can you give me a specific one specific aha moment? You know what they call an aha moment? Like, oh my God. Can you give me one specific oh my God moment that you experienced during the program?
During the program. I will say I've been experiencing that even way before the program started, actually. And that
Interesting.
was
Okay.
that was when that if I should go back again to what I've said earlier. I don't know,
Okay.
you might not be the one in charge of the business line,
Okay. The official line. Yes.
the
Okay. Okay.
official
Okay.
line.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I try to do the thing and I give the person feedback. That day I was just strolling in the evening. It was in the evening, I was strolling. And the way this thing aligns more with my life, or my core values, my life
Okay.
goals, and I've taken the test. So and I placed to ChatGPT to for no, I didn't even use ChatGPT that very day. I used the Meta AI. I'm not a
Okay.
fan of
Okay.
Meta AI because I've been trying using the Meta AI for some workload. Then it was just giving me some kind of issue. So I believe the
Okay.
thing was done. So I stopped using the Meta AI. That
Okay.
was like like very, very for a long time. I think I used it earlier this year, if I'm not wrong. So I just try to put in the thing there, and it aligns with my core values and what I'm even doing at the moment. That these are kind of something that I can do with me. So that very moment was very hard for me. I won't lie to you. That very day, I
Mm.
was just thinking that it's not that I'm just doing this career path. I'm pursuing now. I'm not pursuing it for the fact that I just want to do something. I'm able to clarify I'm
Mm.
doing
Okay.
this for the love for the inner love of me doing it. And
Mm.
that have been the goal since I registered for the program. I started working with, I don't know if you understand the roadmap for being a data scientist. You started working with Excel. So when I started
Okay.
working with Excel, that was even in Ramadan that I started the program. I don't even find it difficult. I'm even fasting. I feel joy even after Ramadan. Most time I don't eat till like 2 p.m. after doing. That's what I do is my breakfast then. Because I feel joy from
Okay.
doing this thing. I derive joy from doing it.
Mm.
So it gives me some kind of happiness. So and this thing
Mm.
aligning it makes the goals align. That everything are just in
Mm.
alignment. Makes me some kind of
Mm.
happy. Though that very day, I don't know how to express it. I can still picture that very day in my head. I was working with some kind of pride and joy that so this program is going to be very, very, I'm going to gain a lot from this program. Because
Wow. Just
I
from
was
the initial. Oh my God.
exactly from the initials, I'm like to you. So I was very, very happy. Even the person in charge tried to tell me something, she actually tried to shade me actually. I'm like, is it not because you've been doing this thing with ChatGPT and ChatGPT don't want to lie to you? That's why you are happy. Like you should try some other things. I was like, I do not even use ChatGPT, I even use Meta AI. So I tried some other
Okay.
AI as well. I tried using Gemini, I tried using Cloud
Okay.
AI. So and
Okay.
I was able to get the same thing as wow, like this is not something that was it's not
Mm.
because I've been just some kind of superstition. This is what I'm meant to
Mm.
do, and this
Okay.
is what
Be-
was supposed to. And does that
Beautiful.
like I was able to achieve a lot. There is this hackathon
Okay.
that participated recently, and we have been awarded yesterday. And that was why I
Oh.
was not able to meet up by the timeline, and I took the second position actually, the first round.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
and it's very
Interesting.
impressive. It's like you just say,
Congratulations.
I'm having something toward the career path. It's not that I'm just doing this thing. Okay, I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. It seems like
Mm.
there's something determined there for me.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, you know that, okay, from your T4 that you had your role models to your 5, to your 6, to your 7, to 8, to 9, to 10, to your, that's your roadmap. Of course, you understand that your T10, your vision breakdown structure, was the foundation of your roadmap. Now, can you give me an idea of how was that to you? The fact that you're able to walk through from your vision statement, from your vision cocaine, down, 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 to you being able to break things down for your vision breakdown structure and all of that. How did that change your approach to your
You know,
vision?
uh, how to quantify that? I don't know how to quantify it in words, but I was actually marveled.
Okay.
Doing that thing, I was realizing. So, it's just like, even I want to say something about me to a person. I want to talk about me to a person. I could just look into that shit and be like, this is basically past me, present me, and the future me. So
Okay.
it's I don't know. Maybe the prompts did a lot of work actually. That's the one. The prompts actually rather are very helpful. So aside from
Hmm.
that, it takes some level of understanding oneself. Ah,
Okay.
wow. So this thing is not that it's not that AI is just giving me something to work with. AI is just giving me something based on what AI can do. But this thing, I can find a piece of me that this thing resonates with.
Hmm.
And that's the joys that come with doing that. I want is like understanding one more self. I don't know why I'm
Hmm.
capable of this, but I I give the prompts to AI. ChatGPT give me some kind of response, and I was like, oh wow, this is kind of something that I want initially. If I'm being honest,
Hmm.
this is what I want. This is how it should be. This is just make the whole thing simpler, and I can basically understand myself.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And you know that in the program, there were so many frameworks you were given. You had the
Yes,
vision cocaine, you had the vision vault, you had the vision breakdown structure, you had the cheetah, you had the income growth
Peter,
system. You had so many. So which one can you say is your favorite and why?
like I didn't get the question.
I said, out of all the frameworks and blueprints and all of these things that we discussed, which one would you say is your favorite and why? You had the RM, deep shadow, role model, deep shadow. You have so many frameworks
Yes,
and
exactly.
blueprints. Which
There's
one
actually a lot.
is your favorite and why?
I think the one that I say is my favorite I've forgotten the name for that. But next to the competency catalyst framework, the sheet next to it, I think that was when we were making some kind of calculation. What you need to do
Okay.
to I think you should have remembered that. I don't know.
Calculation about is it your ideal financial flow, financial forecast?
Financial forecast, exactly. That,
Interesting.
I should say that as my favorite. I was able to input my life goals or probably my should I say my life expenses into it and be like,
Okay,
okay,
okay, okay, okay, okay.
in a month, this means staying back in Nigeria. I don't want to travel out. This is what I want, and
Hmm.
this is what I want to achieve. The figures are realizable. I can just
Hmm.
say, I can just say, okay, oh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just dash me 150 billion. And I can say, I know what to do with the money. It's not that I just want the
Hmm.
money. And I start like, I even have it somewhere. Even if I want to start misbehaving, I have it somewhere. I'm like, okay, oh, I want to go back to go and look at this very sheet. These are what these
Your
are
plan, your financial
exactly
future, really.
these are my plan. I want a very good working car. I want sports car. I want all these things. I have it imputed already, and it
Hmm.
gives me a breakdown of what I must work towards. The kind of mindset that
Hmm.
I think 50 million is enough, some kind of enough money or some kind of rich money. No, 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 no. With this kind of goals, 50 million is not going to do me anything.
Beautiful.
So it was able
Clarity.
to,
Beautiful. I like that.
so I was able to understand myself that, okay, oh, everything in this life goes to, the bedrock of, should I say bedrock of finance? Because
Okay.
in this life we are having now, like you want to do anything, everything is we are talking about money actually, definitely.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's give me some kind of, okay, oh, I think at the moment I might be thinking, at my age, 100 million won't be a bad idea to some, or something to be doing something. Well, no, I think,
Hmm.
no, this kind of thing, 100 million is literally out of it. And it's something like
And
500 million.
the interesting thing is that when you know what is chasing you, you have motivation to run.
Exactly.
Like so
Since
if you don't have that, you can just make some small money and you think you are okay. But by the time you
definitely.
understand what exactly you want out of life, you wouldn't settle for peanuts, right? Do you agree?
Yeah, definitely. Because now I'm trying to put some, I'm not even that confident in my skills, but when I'm trying to apply, I know there's a lot of things to apply online. I'll just be like, why would I apply for a job that is willing to pay me 200,000 when there is some kind of work that are paying that I can apply for, put in the effort, try to convince them, and I can be paid 2 million naira monthly. Why now settling for the one that is willing to pay me 300,000? So I'm even having the
Mm.
mindset when applying for a job now. These days, I'll just be like,
Mm.
this one, how much are they paying? If there's some kind of salary, most of them are in Nigeria. I'm like, this thing is no. There are people who are willing to pay more for this very particular thing. So why not approach people
Mm.
who are willing to pay more, particularly?
Mm. And that takes me, what you have just said now is a very big mindset shift. Can you give me something more specific, a specific result or specific results that you have achieved since completing the program? What specific results? Say, okay, no, since I completed this program, this is what I've gotten. I'll give you an idea.
Not talking about what I've had in my mind, what I've been able to achieve. I've been able to achieve a lot, especially when was that? I think when we started the Asana.
Okay.
After populating the Asana, you know,
Okay.
there's something that will be like, okay,
Asana, project
Asana,
management.
exactly,
Yes,
exactly.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so after populating the Asana, I think I need to work on this very kind of project. So I need to go and do it.
Okay.
You know, to that kind of moment, to that moment, something is holding me accountable. I'll be like, let me go and write some. And alhamdulillah, I've been this very project that I've been able to submit for the hackathon that I just concluded, that was just concluded yesterday.
And
It
you were
was
second.
really, and exactly, definitely, and it was within this time frame I was able to just do this, to be able to do the project actually. And afterward,
Mm.
I've been working on another project, a loan prediction application project, that can tell if a
Okay.
client is going to default. And additionally, I've been working on, I have some ongoing projects, like about 3 projects now that were ongoing. I have a time series analysis that I want to use to conduct with the Web3 program that someone is
Okay.
introducing me to. I have that one
Okay.
aside. I have the loan prediction app aside. And thirdly, I have the retail analysis for companies here in Ibadan. I want to show them, for a retailer, this is how you want to maximize your business. You want to maximize the best out of your business. So I have that aside as well.
But how
So,
are these projects related to the program? Is it like it is from the program you've been able to go back and work on this project, or what exactly?
and looking at what I need to do, that it's give me some the program give me some kind of, you've understand yourself now, and there's no one is going to put in the work for you. You are the one that is going to put in the work for yourself. So especially with the Asana, I look and be like, this is what I need to do at the moment. So I go back in
Mm.
doing this project. This project is very paramount. My very first task, and I was able to understand myself that I think this is when I have the highest energy that can work something with. So I want to put in
Mm.
I want to
Okay.
put in the time. I want to put in the time to, my brain is still fresh. I can do some calculations. I can do some things without making mistake. Even some things that on a normal day I can be doing it and be making mistake. Or since the brain is still fresh at that very moment, I can do it and not making mistake and not make mistake actually. So I put in the effort to that time, and that is, I've been able to achieve a lot with that.
Okay. Can you give me what is the impact of these your results in your life? Maybe in your confidence, maybe in your sense of purpose. What have those results brought to you practically in your life or generally?
Okay. If I should revert back to my skill set, me doing some kind of work pertaining to data science. I do born the missing I can do actually. But I'll be like,
Okay.
am I doing enough? Am I doing it the right way? And I'll be like, I sent an application, I was getting rejection.
Okay.
But lately I was able to add 2 interview recently as well.
Okay.
So I was like, this thing is building my confidence. I don't know if you
Mm.
understand me. Like, this thing
Okay.
is building my, it's not that I'm just going to, this thing is just aligning, and there is no growth. There's no some kind of, this thing is going to make an impact for me in the future. I'm not saying
Mm.
that kind of thing, but with the program, I've been able to put in more work, and I'm seeing the results. It's not that much yet, but I'm seeing the baby results of the steps that I've took.
Mm. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now I don't want you to flatter us. I want you to give me something very frank. Looking at the expectations you had for the program when you wanted to join, and now when you have finished the program, would you say the program exceeded your expectations? If so, how?
Definitely, I will say so. You know,
Tell me why? How?
if I'm going to be honest with you, after the first sheet was done, the one with the task, I don't know we are going to have any other sheet again, actually. And so
Okay.
that was my expectation that I've understand myself. And after that, we're able to have the Asana, to have, there's the daily mail we are receiving as well. So it's literally exceed my expectation. I'm not expecting that kind
Hmm.
of thing if I'm going to be honest.
Hmm. Okay, if you want to go back, and talk about the version of yourself before joining this program and now, can you just mention one, two, three? So okay, before I was like this, now I'm like this. Before I was like this, now I'm like this. Can you just like a rough overview?
Okay. Before I used to procrastinate a lot. Now I barely procrastinate. I want to get
Hmm.
things done. And one very thing that I've been able to achieve with this thing is every single day, based on the kind of, so that's the kind of opportunity I had. After praying Solatu Fajr, I just go back to my bed.
Okay.
I
Hmm.
sleep till okay, even till 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I think I'm hungry. Let me just get up and make some breakfast. Let me on if I'm able to on the computer, I want to. But now after Fajr, I don't sleep anymore. During the day, most time I used to sleep a lot. If not for my workout, my recently workout, I've been trying to, I've been procrastinating on the workout thing too as well. But I've been able to put in some energy. I've been trying to put in some dedication to it. If not for my workout is requiring some sleep during the day, I don't sleep, I'm not the type that sleep during the day anymore. And way before I used to sleep during the day.
Oh, beautiful.
And another thing is my confidence level is being is being my confidence level skyrocket. Before I don't used to be. I'm not the kind.
Skyrockets. Hmm.
It's definitely skyrocket.
Are
You
you
know.
sure you're not using big, big adjectives? Unnecessarily.
So
Do you mean
so
these adjectives? These are strong adjectives.
definitely, and that is what before I used to think.
Of course.
So, I'm even doubting after the program, I won't lie, I'm literally the best in class then too. In the class of we are about 14 then. I'm literally the best in class.
Okay.
But after
Okay.
after the class, I had some issue, even before the class ended, I had some issue. I started doubting myself that I'm just sure I choose the right career path. Am I not making mistake? There is this some kind of self-doubt started
Hmm.
started echoing in my mind and be like, instead of paying for this kind of money for this program, why can't you just give me to go and establish some kind of business? Let me come go and learn some kind of work. I should just say the
Yes,
rural
I get
mindset.
that.
I should
Yeah.
have just go and learn some kind of work and use this money to establish some kind of business. I think would have been better. Like we've invested money and the result is not showing. I'm even thinking of, I just started and go and be doing something else? Because I've been
Hmm.
having the failure mindset. Yeah, this
Hmm.
thing, this thing, did I sure? But I'm participating in this program, and that was when my internship comes in as well. My internship with analytics comes in as well. I was
Okay.
able to even all that was done in the project that was done in the internship. I was able to handle the whole thing single-handedly. I did the whole thing myself, and my colleagues were impressed. That, wow, so you've done this far, you've done this far. So the thing skyrocket my confidence in myself that this thing I'll be able to do it. Even if I'm getting fed up, I'm not understanding again. There is AI. I can just go to, I can use ChatGPT. Oh, yeah, debug this code for me. I'm having issue. I'm having some kind of issue. Oh, yeah,
Hmm.
ChatGPT, give me some kind of things. So I believe there is nothing at this very moment, in this very career path, and with the program and the kind of exposure I had recently, I don't believe there's something unachievable for me.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That's just it,
Okay.
I just be like, okay, this thing, I can achieve it. And my
So,
confidence in
okay.
talking my dreams and aspirations to someone. I used to be like, for example, I have one of the goals I have in my life is becoming a governor, if possible, becoming a president. And on my whole
Okay.
day, I want to become the Olubadan of Ibadan. That's where I want to
Hmm.
retire. So,
Okay.
before I used to keep this thought to myself. But now,
Hmm.
the aspiration, I'll be able to discuss with someone.
Hmm.
Recently, with kind of confidence I'll be able to gather up. I had a
Hmm.
meeting that should be last 2 weekends with Baba Ladoja himself and be like, Baba, I have a lot of you in common and we even have the same Oriki. You are Akamu and Akamu too, and I'm Akamu too. I have the confidence to
Okay.
talk to him. I've met him once physically, but I don't have the courage. I'm like, hey, what do I want to tell this man that I want to become Ibadan? You will even be looking at me in some kind of stupid way. Now I had the opportunity to talk to him virtually. I'm like, Baba, yes, sir. I was talking. Should I say I was just lucky to be in that gathering. But just three of us,
Hmm,
Baba and one very man that we're talking. We're talking about some Olubano project as well. So I was about,
okay.
don't worry, when you'll be proud of me in the grave, what I'll be doing, what I would leave with, I will do with the Olubano ship.
Hmm,
You'll be
okay.
proud of me, having that kind of confidence to talk to someone of sorts.
Hmm,
My uncle is the chairman board of internal revenue of your state, Mr.
okay.
Awapa, and recently I had a meeting with him too. He has some goals. He's a politician as well. I'm like, Baba, I'm not worried. When I become the governor, although you'll be alive and you'll be proud of me with what I'll be able to do. I was
Hmm,
even, and the slightest joke, I was able to tell people my goals are, these are what I want to become. And letting people know is letting me have the kind of mindset as well that mo ti lọ dẹnu fún lágbájá, I don't want to fail.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
Before, I have it in mind. I just keep it to myself that, if it's possible, alhamdulillah, I just keep it to
hmm,
myself. I don't
hmm.
even share it with anything. This first place I'll share it with is in that very in
Gathering.
that very
Okay,
workbook
okay,
is
okay.
is
Okay,
that
the
very workbook
workbook
is
was the
uh,
first time you articulate it out, even though you have
like
had it in your mind.
even I don't think I've never talk of it, like talk of like made mountain of it like this.
To even
I just used to
express
have
it
it in my
out. Wow.
I used to have it in my thoughts in my head. I'm like, I want to be this, I want to be this. I never had like talking it out to someone. My
Hmm,
first very expressing it is in that workbook. And after that workbook, I've been trying to discuss this thing freely. Like, I even know what I'm going to do when I assume the office. Like,
hmm,
literally, like I literally know what I want to do when I assume the office, and I'll be like, I have the confidence and telling the people, this is me, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to achieve in future. I know at the age of 35 years, 36 years, I should be working towards getting this thing done.
hmm, hmm,
So you give me the confidence and thought of saying this thing very loud and clear. Although I had some kind of opportunity in my political, like should I say I have some kind of political background. My step granddad was a friend to, I don't know if you know Lamadeshino, when he was the governor
Of
of Oyo
course, I
State.
know that
So
meditation. Yeah.
my dad
Yeah.
used to be at home then. He used to share the story with us that having a sitting governor closing at secretariat at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. in the day, and just for the first place you come straight is coming to your house.
Hmm,
The kind of joy you are going to have as a kid. So
yeah.
I knew I have some kind of political background in me,
Okay.
so some
Okay.
kind of political knowledge as well. So
Hmm,
I was able
hmm,
to, now I was able to think, I'm able to say it loud and clear that this kind of thing, I want to do it.
hmm,
This
hmm,
kind of thing, I know is something I want to do. My dad is a part-time politician, to be able to have it to tell him that just make sure you don't spoil your reputation because I'm going to come here and I want to become the governor. You might not be vying
Did
for
you did
anything.
you did you actually tell him that?
I told him that. I told him that, just make sure you have a
Interesting.
good reputation because that's the
I hope
reputation
your
is
dad will not say, what is that program that has corrupted your head?
he didn't even say that. It was like, so you have the mindset of doing this because I never even told him. I just be like, most time we talk and be like, okay, Baba, what's happening in the meeting you had recently? What is this kind of this thing that's happening in the political space? We just talk about it. I share my 2 cents. He share his 2 cents as well, and we just dialogue. But recently when we talk on phone, I'm like, just make sure the kind of you're not building the kind of the political way. I want to drop A to go and meet B because it's the kind of your legacy that I want to back on when time is it for me to
Yeah.
step into the space as
Hmm,
well. So you have to make sure you are doing something right.
hmm.
So
Beautiful.
that kind of
Beautiful.
that kind of motive, they're like, so is it that sure for you that you want to do this thing? He's having the kind of mindset. He's not challenging me directly, but you like that. You like so certain of this kind of thing. He wake me up to this morning with a call and be like, I know you have some kind of dream. I'm actually proud of you, and you have some kind of big dreams ahead of you. I just pray you're able to achieve it, inshallah.
Beautiful.
That was after Salatul Fajr this morning.
Interesting. Interesting. This morning. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so now we've said quite a lot, but would you recommend this program for anybody? And why? Why would you
Def,
recommend this program for anybody?
definitely, I will recommend it for anybody. I have people around me. This is, although I would say, the kind of area I am, I have some people, there's some kind of classification, the rural and the urban. The elites know what this is going to. I won't say I'm an elite actually. but I won't say I'm backward.
I get
I
that.
can just say
I get that.
I can just say I gauge within in between of the two.
Okay.
To some
Okay.
people in the rural area, they will say, this one is too light. He sabi some kind of thing.
Okay.
I hope you understand me. And it's some
Of
kind
course, I
of
get that.
when I'm dealing with some kind of light as well, they'll be like, this one is not up to our match. But to that kind
Hmm.
of people who are not up to their match, I can tell them, okay, oh, these are things we can, this can be life changing. But for convincing people in the rural area, they even tell you, hey, they will call you online meeting. What do you expect me to see light on my phone to attend the online meeting? Is it even possible? These are people that most of them are not with even smartphone. So how do you want to tell them
Hmm.
that there's a program you want to do? Those for
Hmm.
the people backward, but the people forward, they are supposed to achieve a lot more. This is definitely something I can tell them to participate in, and they are going to see the changes in their life.
Hmm.
They,
Okay.
they're
If
going to
if if you have if you have somebody who is considering joining the program, but is hesitant, you know, and it speaks to you that Mohammed, I'm considering joining this program, but I'm not sure, I'm hesitant. What would you tell the person?
definitely, I have real life example of what the program have changed in my own life that I can cite
Hmm.
as an example. This is,
Hmm.
I've been there and I've seen what I've been able to gain. So I
Hmm.
should be able to convince him that don't stop wasting your time. This thing is one thing that will definitely pay off for you if you start doing it. And the earlier they say this thing, the earlier the better. And
Hmm.
the only regrets people made in life, one very regret people made in life is, I wish I have started this thing earlier. And we
Hmm.
are not getting
Okay.
younger. The only younger we are going to get is today.
Hmm.
The younger we get today is the only younger we are going to get in life. Tomorrow,
Hmm.
we are not going to get today back of
Mhm.
tomorrow. But what we
Yes.
make of today is what is going to speak of us tomorrow.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
that's what I'm going to tell you now. You don't try to procrastinate. You being hesitant of not wanting to join this program is you procrastinating.
Hmm.
That's some kind of,
Hmm.
should I say, people that pray, people like us, you say, is Shaitan that is holding
Hmm.
you back. That's
Hmm.
that's the kind of mindset, the spiritual mindset.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
there is some kind of inner you that doesn't want you to grow. Probably because
Hmm.
some kind of fear of success. I'm like, and if I do this thing, I've been participating in this program now. Even when I started my 10 analytics program, I lose a lot of friends. A lot of friends, we stop talking.
Hmm.
Probably they don't see the goals I'm about to attain. And this is the kind of mindset that, my goals, I don't literally share with people.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
the kind of fear that comes with it as well. So this thing, it's not that you are thinking you don't want to outgrow some kind of people in your life. That's why you are hesitant
Okay.
of not joining. You don't care,
Hmm. You are
so
saying you are hesitating because you don't want to outgrow some particular things in your
like some
life.
kind of some kind of people be like, this person na my best buddy. This person is my best
Hmm.
buddy. Used to come to my side, we joke a lot, we talk a lot. But if this person sees me in the future achieving this kind of thing with the kind
Hmm.
of timeline he has with his own life, will he be happy?
Hmm.
There's this saying in Yorùbá tó ní ó máa ń tẹ́ lómi lọ́rùn kájọ mọ́ pọ́nlá sọ kájọ mọ́ fìdí gbòdì.
Hmm.
So that's
Hmm.
that's the kind of fear of what people are having.
That
So
is,
now
some people are happy and contented that the two of you should just be doing nonsense around.
exactly,
Just
exactly, definitely,
just be
definitely.
farming around and doing nothing,
Exactly,
not achieving
exactly,
anything.
exactly,
Like
exactly.
like you are co travelers on the path of mediocrity.
Exactly, mediocrity, exactly. So they don't want to achieve more. Be like, this one is okay with, what you're able to do. If God, if Allah wills it, you are going to go and buy a plot in one local area. Ajomo pin leko. So that kind of mindset with some kind of people. So, and you want to, someone that has a goal, higher goal, you want to level up.
Hmm.
You want to level up. I'm
Hmm.
like, this is not the kind of lifestyle I want. I want to do something. So, these are the people, even these are the kind of people you want to share your goals, your life goals with. I'm like, what is this one saying, Jare? And you think all you are saying, is it achievable? Are you joking? Is this
Hmm.
achievable? These are people that have
Hmm.
even killed the dream before you sleeping of dreaming the
Hmm.
dream. They will kill the whole
Hmm.
thing. I'm like, oh, okay, just be hopeful and you're able to build a house and have a 1 or 2 car. If Allah
Hmm.
is, that's the best of what you can achieve in life. But there's
Hmm.
there's a way you want to let them understand that there is much more. There's much more of what you
Hmm.
can achieve in life more than all this. And
Hmm.
on the path of success,
Beautiful.
you are on the path of success. One thing I'm able to understand is you are going to how do I put this thing? You are going to outshell. I don't know if that's the correct English. Like
Okay.
onion now. You are going to the outer shell. You are going to come of it, come of it, come of it until you get to where you are
Hmm.
going. That's where you meet some
Hmm.
kind of like-minded people, people who are willing to grow.
Hmm.
So when you
Hmm.
are friends with millionaire, you're a millionaire, you are friends with millionaire. You have the millionaire mindset, and you have the growing mindset of becoming a billionaire. If you are lucky
Hmm.
enough to become a billionaire out of your own circle, you have to let them know
Hmm.
that you have to fight for becoming a billionaire. Me, I'm a billionaire now. I have to roll with a billionaires. I have to roll with
Hmm.
billionaires. I hope you
Hmm.
are getting my point. So
Yes, correct.
that's some kind of motive me down. Like, oh, we are okay being millionaire, Jerry. We don't, although we wish to become billionaire, but this is like a goal unachievable. Let's just be happy with. Let's just be contented being a millionaire.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
that's the kind of something I can convince someone that want to join the program and they are being hesitant. I'm like, yeah, do you think it's necessary? It's not necessary like that. I have to tell them,
Hmm.
it's necessary. And
Hmm.
what a woman need in this life is basically value. As a woman,
Correct.
we need value
Hmm.
to show people
Beautiful.
are better than them, to show people, we are not just around for the meantime. You have to pass value for you to be respected in the
Correct.
society. You have to pass value. Okay,
Correct.
wow, this is interesting. This is interesting. This is interesting. So
Hmm.
I would say, I've been able to give value from the program.
If you want to use one sentence to 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 describe your transformation, I just use one sentence to describe your transformation.
Mm, one sentence. I would say I'm
Okay.
getting closer to perfection.
Hmm. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, if you want to use one sentence to describe your experience with the program, what would you say?
Mm, how do I put it? You know, there's the up and down, there's the up and down. But I'm finding a word to use, I had the day I've tried to tell the person in charge of the line. I'm like, man, you just did rubbish. I'm not impressed of what you just done. And they will read someday be like, wow, 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 you made me impressive. So I'm trying to look for a word that will encompass the both.
Okay.
That will encompass the both.
Okay.
You know, ah, definitely should I say I'm actually marveled at the value, and there's some day I'll be like like say this Oga Wala too much. So
Hmm.
I'm looking for a word to encompass the both struggles. The day I
Okay.
feel happy about it, the day I know this man is trying to talk some sense into me, although
Okay.
it doesn't make me happy, but I know I
Okay.
definitely understand the truth is bitter, and he's trying to talk some sense
Hmm.
into me.
Hmm.
Should I just
Hmm.
say that's should I say physical truth of life? That's what
Hmm.
I don't know how to encompass that word, but
Hmm.
that's just my
Beautiful.
experience in one
Beautiful.
word,
Beautiful.
able to face the truth and able to
Hmm.
understand it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Muhammad. I wish you so much of goodness going forward.
Thank you so
I
much.
strongly hope that you keep this fire burning and see you at the top in higher places by God's grace.
Yeah,
Hmm?
yes, thank you so
So
much. Thank you
I
so
have to
much.
jump off this call now. I hope you best of luck. All right.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank
All
you so
right. Have
much.
a nice day. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, sir. Yes.